Subhan or your beads, your prayer beads, your dhikr beads, your rosary beads. Okay? Them being a reality that no doubt are considered from the Sunnah of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A Sunnah from the Rasul. A Sunnah from the Rasul in that he used them? No. But a Sunnah from the Rasul in that his Sahaba used them in his presence. Okay? The Sahaba used the beads in his presence sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. From the men, Abu Huraira used them. Abu Huraira used to have a rope, 2,000 knots in his rope. That was his subha, on which he would carry 2,000 knots he'd have in a rope, saying Abu Huraira. For amongst them, Salama, the wife of the Prophet ﷺ, who she would have rocks. She would have rocks, and so she would make all her dhikr. She would tie herself inside the mosque, to the mosque, tie herself, and she'd have the ropes, and she'd just remember Allah hakada. That's the subha of Salama. And the issue of the subha is just to count, to keep account of how many times you've said a specific form, and that's all it is. And it's not a single imam of Ahlullah, period, whether they're the most lenient of the ulama, or the most conservative, say that they were khalas. Not only said that it's permissible, said that it's a good thing to have one, because it's its purpose, it's just a means. Ibn Taymiyyah in its fatwa, he said the subha fahuwa hasan. He said the subha hasan, it's a good thing for you to have a subha. Ibn Taymiyyah said in Medina to Munawwara, they used to walk around, it's Sahnun. The student of Imam Malik used to walk around with the subha up upon his neck, Sahnun. Student of Malik in time of the Salaf, radiallahu anhum wa radahum. So khalas, it's a great sign. And then the lack of a subha, then what? You don't have a subha, it's a sign, where's your dhikr? Dhikr muqayyad bil kathir. Dhikr is always abundant. Less than abundance doesn't work. Dhikr needs to be abundant. Dhikr needs to be abundant. So the point being is that without some type of mechanism, how do you make dhikr much? How? What's the sign? Show a sign that you make dhikr much. You have no beat, you don't. Afwan. No, you don't make dhikr much. You cannot make dhikr much. How are you counting? Not unless you got a brain that was made by Apple Mac or something, or what have you. That yes, I just did 100,000 right there. All right, tayyib, khalas. And we believe you. Don't worry, sadiq. And he bought. The beads are a greater indication. Okay, greater indication that you count. People are going to use, look, the Prophet ﷺ showed us how to count with our fingers. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, with the digits here. The Prophet ﷺ showed us how to count. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Tayyib. When did he show you how to do that? After prayer. After prayer, that's not when a lot of dhikr is prescribed. You get the point? That's not the time of its prescription. It's at other points. And that's when you have to relieve the fingers and move to something that can help you give dabt, precision. How are you going to count 1,000? The Prophet ﷺ, he said in salawat that the one who salla alayya alf, the one who invokes Allah's prayers upon me 1,000 times, will rub shoulders with me upon the gates of paradise. He said ﷺ. How are you going to say salawat 1,000 times? 1,000, he said. He didn't say 950. He didn't say 1,100. He said 1,000. How are you going to count 1,000? There's got to be a tool that you use in order to count that 1,000. That's the only point that we're saying. Okay? But remember, it's a tool, and it's not a sign of your piety. Like people got dhikr beads. You've seen them. Maybe, mashallah, tabarakallah, that they got their hands like, oh, how are you doing? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, mashallah. Okay, if you got two tongues or something. Subhanallah. One of them said, one of them said, have good opinion of such people. Why? So maybe it's just their hands that are making dhikr. Maybe. And maybe the movement of the hands remembering Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala. But the asl is if this is moving in unison with your tongue, and your tongue is moving in unison with your heart in and of itself. Okay?